And that's the show. hey, I mean, like, I understand the consensus coming from you guys, but you know what?
Because again, consider he kicks, right?
So Onic ID might be a bit ahead in terms of positioning and gaining control over the turtle, but then TLPH, they will make it though.
Here comes the Beacon to escape from traction pulse. That's an appraiser's wrap landing. Kyrie's still able to survive. Gets a two-man taunt. First blood over to Sanford as that's Lutpi still dealing damage. Keyboy out of the fight already as Sanford gets chunked low. Sanji, Lantern Flare over to Keyboy, and will actually be TL to win Turtle 1. Keyboy caught in a tough spot. No, Sanford flickers out, respecting the Jikundo possibility.
Yeah. So even though we did say that the damage in the early game might be...
Whoa.
Oh wait, hold on, Lutpi! He won't be able to get out of that. So again, Team Liquid.
He used it like pixel perfect before the traction pulse actually landed, and now, oh, and that's gonna be a free kill. Severo taken down as Oheb puts him in a clinch position for Carl to just deal damage.
Yeah, there weren't any shurikens needed anymore, nor stacks even. Carl TZ just had to use the... So far, both sides of Team Liquid have been winning with very minimal rotations coming in from Team Liquid. Oh, but speaking of rotations, Sanji...
Oh, actually pops Crimson Beacon, but should be taken down here, yeah. Even with the Purify, he won't use it, he'll just save it. The Crimson Beacon, I think, was mistapped a bit from Sanji there. Now a 1v1 at the bottom lane as Sanford is actually winning in this matchup. But Sanji should be actually back up right as the turtle spawns. I don't think Onic can blitz this, right? Sanford with a jump, final slash over to Severo, doing a whole lot of damage, but now gets caught in a tough spot. Has the way to Dragon Flicker combo. Sanford taken very low, and he gets away. Dang! That's one of the best, if not the best XP in the business right now, but Lutpi is able to get something on the map for Onic.
They'll have to say goodbye to JP for now, but either way, he doesn't have the AOG anymore. So they won't have ways to set up using the Gatot Kacha, even if he did stay in the game.
Having to back away, but TL with a lot more prio over for Turtle 3.
Yeah, and that's a lot of vengeances, really. So we have to not get confused with all that. But Team Liquid clearly in control of this upcoming Turtle. Onic ID holding it together. They're all 5 members complete here, though, so they still might attempt to actually look for something.
Goes for Jikundo, now it's on force, catching him. Good stun. Oh, picking up the kill. Final slash combo with the Flicker. Kai caught in the bad spot, still able to escape with the help of the traction pulse from Sans, and Carl securing the neutral objective for free. Now looking for the Quad Shadow, but Sans respects it, flickers back. TL with a solid lead as Sanji.
Still wondering why the first pick, and now it seems to be the answer as to why. He's just too comfortable with it. Even that last-minute traction pulse that came in from Sans was done, but they target him now.
Yeah, but it's not enough damage to take him down just yet. Vengeance final slash over to 4, bringing him a lot of damage, still sustaining Sanford! Staying alive, but Paisley's right finally gets him down as Carl jumps into the back line, gets the quad shadow, the shadow kill over. That Sans down, Severo kiting away, but Oheb finds a triple on the Harith, and it's just Severo left.
Sanji wasn't afraid in terms of dishing out the damage because the other members are doing a great job at providing that at this point. Like Carl TZ, even just Sanji. So he just has to perform exactly the way he's been doing. Oh wait, JP though!
AOG, and it's gonna be Sanji in the back picking up the kill now. Keyboy with the way to drag him, and Sanford is right there too. Carl gets kicked, has the quad shadow, but brings Mr. Keyboy into a bad spot for the rest of TL to pile on him.
Oh my goodness, how this is an 8k gold lead in 10 minutes, and they have a Lord marching in the bottom lane.
They still have the final slash flicker combo. Oh my goodness, Sanford finding a massive one in the back, and that will zone all of them away from the turret. Base turret taken down with the first Lord taken in the game as that's Carl jumping with the shadow kill over to Lutpi, translates over to the mini waves, that gets cleared out, and TL will move back now. It's too clean from Team Liquid. There are no holes in their game.
The final slash was right on cue. You just mentioned it. And that's exactly what Sanford tried to go for. Another attempt. Zaman forced by Oheb. Are they actually going to go for this though? They're actually trying to target the turret. Oh, but the damage might have been enough to take a kill on Keyboy if he didn't have the flicker.
Carl, finds an angle. Sanji gets the kill, I believe, with a Sky Piercer. I'm not even sure if he has a Sky Piercer. Would love to see the items right now. It is. Okay, so that makes a whole lot of sense.
So the damage from Oheb and Sanji. The damage from Oheb and Sanji. That's what you need to avoid if you're Onic ID.
AOG to the back, the way to Dragon Brace. JP back into the base now as the Crystal does a lot of damage. Lippy pops into Vengeance, but the Shadow Kill is doing a lot of damage there. Minion Wave not ready. It's cleared out by Onic. A wave in the bottom lane, but the base turret up top will still fall to the minions of Liquid. In 12 minutes, they have stripped Onic ID of all their base turrets. Oh, JP's looking for an angle, finds Kyrie in the bush and zones him away. Oheb on the Lord already. Keyboard able to conceal, now walking forward, Sanford able to get the final slash into the back, now destroying that front to back, but attraction pulse lands on Sanford. Oheb jumping in, forcing away the Dragon from Keyboy, but the Lantern Flare gets him back for Oheb to claim the godlike. Sanford utilizing the minions to dash like he's a Lancelot.
He let Keyboy through. He didn't care.
Ooh.
Because they knew that Keyboy could only do so much without the other members. Another final slash!
Over to San, still there. Kyrie in the midst of it all, falling down. That's a free Sky Piercer stack. Lippy with a vengeance now against everyone. Gets one, but it's done. Carl Teasy walks up again. Sanji lights up the base of Onic ID, and it is a stomp. That's the Liquid Stampede that we've been talking about for game number 1.
It's not a stampede in a way that it's like a 12-minute, 10-minute game. It's more of a unstoppable object that you see coming at you at about 2 miles an hour, but you know you can't stop it. You know it's coming your way, like, oh no, what do I do?
You know, I like the composition from the both sides, actually. Especially, my heart, Team Liquid took my heart.
I mean, like, I requested for AoE. Eve has a lot of AoE, but the thing is, once the Stampede starts coming through,
Onic ID, right now, they'll be the ones to first position themselves in the turtle.
Oh man, they won the bottom lane fight as well. Lippy forced back as Low has to pop in regen. Sanji gonna be caught by these Void Blasts, but Carl's been doing a good job there. RWM coming down, over to Carl Teasy, it's gonna be taunt over as well, and that will be the first kill over. Sound for first blood, Kyrie picks up the turtle, and it is a 2-kill start in the 2nd minute of the game for Onic ID. But see, this is the gamble you take when you go for a draft like this. Yes, you can snowball, you can stampede, you can get your power spake a bit early, but if you lose, another time for Keyboy, Kyrie goes in and the damage should be enough. Sans putting it down, Appraiser's Wrath, big bonk away, not in the sweet spot, but it is still enough to take the horse down.
He got his level 4. He nearly had the glorious pathway and walked out of that wall, so he could have potentially walked away, but Onic ID denied that from him right at the corner of the real world manipulation. So it was just so easy to land because, again, there was a brief stun before you actually get to walk out of it. But there's a charge. Keyboy doesn't go in with the Unbreakable. JP holding the turtle, but it's already a bit poked down.
Oh, Keyboy landed the taunt into Sanford there. Kyrie doing the taunt as well. Over to Sanji, just a bit of poke over, back and forth. Keyboy popping Revitalize now. That's giving the AOG used offensively. The RWM zones them in the backline as the glorious pathway gets popped up. Lippy pops in Vengeance, gets away. SOD lands. Final size of Flicker combo there, but it's a 3-man taunt from Keyboy. Zavera joins in. Pure Misery actually puts Chaltizi away from the Appraiser's Wrath, and it's going to be Kyrie brought back again. Sanford jumping in, will fall. 2 Sans in the push. Zavera doing damage. Now lifted up and will be able to flicker out to safety. Sans with a cleanup again, finding the double. Oheb and Carl on the turtle. Kai looking for an angle here. There is no retribution for both Carl and Kai. It will be Oheb with a Death Sonata.
Oh my goodness. A great fight. PH does decide to dive in. We haven't even seen a successful Spear of Alpha just yet coming in from Carl TZ2. Might have been an option for him to use it a bit more defensively for the past few minutes of the game. But now, will they try to actually go for another engage?
Boy. With the taunt again, JP able to cancel it out. Now with the Lord's Pathway, Sanford with final slash flicker into the backline, but Sans pops in a real world manipulation in time. Keep over the taunt, Kai with the win with the retreat battle, as that's the RWM already out. SOD landing, Severo piercing through. Carl Teasy kiting back with Oheb, and it's a back and forth battle with the Vengeance popped in again over to Lippy, and somehow the minions get the turret in the mid lane, and it becomes...
It's beyond how Oheb is surprisingly in the lead. They unknowingly let go of turrets, and I don't think that should be happening up against a team like Team Liquid.
Nope. The goalie is completely gone for Onic. Now, final slash the flicker combo over to Kyrie, and he's going to be bursted down to the Spear of Alpha. Oheb picks up the kill. The AOG defensively as Carl Teasy gets chunked down, but is still able to survive. That's going to be Lippy jumping with a Vengeance, and it's still the retreat from Carl. Oheb gets a double. The SOD lands, but he cannot take it. Oheb, the Filipino sniper, with a triple.
And you wonder how many stacks he already has. in this game. They're the ones with the Lord. Onic ID will definitely have to work on that first. They get to reveal Team Liquid through the Magic Sentry. And they have the slows here and there. Oh, final slash once again to Keyboy.
But the RWM is right there, and a double taunt comes in from Keyboy and Kai. The SOD lands as well, and the Praise's Wrath does enough to take him down. Carl with the Spear of Alpha, Lutpi spacing away perfectly. Sanford down, Lord down, Onic ID defended without losing.
So they'll have to take note of that moving forward, because I don't think that was the first time they actually tried to go for a setup, and Keyboy was the one on the receiving end. And they just got out. Oh, wait.
Spear of Alpha from Carl. The Glorious Pathway cutting Kai in the back line. The Praise's Wrath comes down as well. The AOG locks him down in the back. Double taunt over. That's a lot of piercing damage. Sans with the real world manipulation. Zones them, but Carl jumps in with the Spear of Alpha against Sans. Gets a double Lutpi. Zone in the back. That's Sanford walking up. Sans still kiting away now. Pops in the Void Blast as he kites again. And evades from a lot of those shots. But Oheb continues with the siege in the bottom lane. Pushing out the Death Sonata. And it will be a base turret for TL as they look to push in mid.
Probably already complete in terms of his items, or just lacking at most one. So this is where things can potentially change. Oh yeah, he has complete items, even the Wind of Nature.
Who has the better front to back? Conceal already. Lutpi canceled. Keyboy still in the front, now going to be sunned up by JP as he goes into the back. Carl still wins out the retreat battle. The AOG defensively is nasty. The Spear of Alpha landing on two with the RWM doing some more damage. Sanji diving to the back. Severo getting the kill. Wind of Nature from Oheb still stunned up. Severo able to flick around to safety as Carl still holds his ground. Oheb, that's another one landing. Looking for the chase. Severo gets away, and Onic again trade out 2 for 1. It's worth it for TL.
You can already feel his damage. He is definitely a threat, especially with once there is a failed attempt from Team Liquid. Sanford could definitely get punished later on. Oh!
Spear of Alpha over to Kai. RWM locks Carl down. That's a winner crown to buy some time. AOG lands a double top from Keyboy. Kai in the front, the final attack dodge away from Severo, and Sans wreaking havoc throughout this fight. SOD from Severo. Doesn't get the Spear of Misery, but goes in again. Gets shot down by Oheb with the Rhapsody. And Onic are looking for the chase. Severo with the blade, piercing damage over to Oheb as Lutpi chases again. Oheb gets out, still somehow has his flicker intact. Sans hovering over, zoning Oheb for protecting this tier 2. 3 members down.
The Sonatas, they will try to clear the waves from a distance, but it will be enough. Onic ID gain access to 1 base turret. It just affects
a few bops.
Yeah, it affects so much more than poking heroes down. Poking certain members down. Oh, but wait, JP too.
Chain CC there, Lutpi doing a lot of damage again. Sanford looking for the final slash, able to find Sans, but it's going to be flicker out, but they dive in the back line with Sanji, Crimson Beacon! It's Sans in the back line, targeted and taken out. Severo able to get the Winter Crown away, now kiting away. JP put down with Spear of Misery. They're kiting over to Oheb. Lutpi unable to get into frame. Oheb with the flicker gets the kill and gets out. Severo buys Wind of Nature, now onto Sanford he goes. Final slash landing. It's Severo kiting away again. Kyrie in the back line trying to go for something, but he cannot. Severo with a chase, immortality down for Oheb. He pops in with a Nature and now gets chain CC'd to the ground. Team Liquid have wiped Onic ID out.
Individual highlight plays just to make it out alive. Winter crowns coming in from Carl. Even though it got too messy, it's a wipeout. Onic ID, they only have Sans to defend this.
Oh, they got a minute wave to come in again. That's going to be the RWM to zone them in the back. But it is enough for Onic ID to stay in this game. Sans is a lost cause at that point, right? Everybody was piling on him.
Yeah.
We needed to go for something else, and that's why they just dove on Oheb.
But the call is different.
Hey.
Oh, wait. Oh, Severo all alone. Keyboy might be able to help him though, but they're actually going to go for him.
Hey, the base is wide open. This could be the signature play. The base going to be targeted down here by Oheb. The mid wave's going to be canceled out. Whoa! TLPH, a massive gamble. Sans with a chase down now as Lutpi pushes in mid lane. Sans buys immortality in time. Pops in a Void Blast as well. JP going to be caught as well. Can they recall? Keyboy will not be able to cancel Oheb as he gets the recall in time. And it ends up just being Sanford left to sacrifice. He gets out with a vengeance. Darn you, Sanford! Do they have enough damage is the question. Lutpi has the vengeance. Keyboy looking for the taunt. Sanford reads it out. Oheb shooting them down. Lutpi joining in the fight again. Real world manipulation would have taught down Sanford with a vengeance now, but it's going to be the vengeance over from Lutpi. Final slash, and they go for the chase. Kyrie gets the Evolve Lord, and now they must back. They will back. 20 minutes in, a turnaround for Onic ID.
Now Sanford might just try to look for an angle though.
Hold up, they gotta be careful. JP with the flank. He finds Sans in the back now, able to find the stun, but it's giving the zone out from Lutpi. Pops in the current call, the AOG locking him down as well. Severo doing so much to peel for Sans. Keyboy still surviving. That's a pure Valve, but Keyboy's too darn tanky. Severo with the SOD falling in again onto Kaltizi. But it's a kill over as Oheb got the kill on Sans. It's a 1-for-0, and Onic ID have lost one of their main damage dealers.
It happened again! The SOD landing on Kaltizi, but him holding on that winter crown and even having the immortality still. Onic ID could not proceed with this fight, not with Sans, or not without Sans. And that results in a Lord that'll finally go into the hands of Team Liquid.
Okay.
What's he gonna
So
buy?
he's selling again. He knows he's not gonna get any value out of that. So he buys the win in nature. There he goes. 0 stacks on Skypiercer.
Okay.
Kai with a taunt in the front line right now as Keyboy gets caught in the final slash and will just be disintegrated. Has immortality though. The AOG was cancelled out. Now Sans is able to go for the clear onto it. AOG getting him out. Kyrie still looking for the taunt. Oheb still there. Appraiser's rat dodged away from us. Oheb jumps in again. Immortality buys across the board. Severo with the Rose Gold Meteor. The Lord already into the crystal. The SOD landing to the back line. And Severo goes in again. The SOD finds his spear victory from Severo. The Lord is still on the base. They've defended again. Carl! Not able to end. Sanji, one more hit. Throw back again. Liquid Philippines lose all their members, but Onic ID lose their crystal.
If you'll recall in that very final sequence, about 20 seconds, 30 seconds before the base broke, Keyboy had a stroke of genius. That was his easy equals empty squared moment. He concealed and ran through all the chaos. I'm not so sure this is a very Onic draft.
Honestly, it feels like Onic is having a hard plan A and a hard plan B.
This feels like a plan H.
Hey, you know what? If H works out, then it's all good. Thank you very much, Destroyer, as well as Leo.
Although the team fight for Team Liquid looks too good. Speaking of team fight,
Final slash coming down as well. That's it as well. Coming the healing from Keyboy too. Sanford going to be caught on the curtain calls. That's going to be a lot of damage. Plays Suns. Finds a Star Shatter. Appraiser's rat coming down as Kai is still alive. Carl caught on the bad spot. Red trees both used up already. Sanford taken very low. Lutpi comes in as Severo gets the kill. Kai walking up. Sanji with Lantern Flare as again Oheb just walks back into the mid lane. And Onic have gotten Turtle 1.
that's why you don't knock it. Maybe that's where we try to look for answers in Team Liquid's lineup as well. How do they burst down this lineup, which feels as if it's so impossible and difficult to burst down? Oh, there's the Tenona's welcome.
Keyboy playing in the back again. Midus Fury going to be used up already. Kaltizi winning the retreat battle, and that's going to be the burst down coming up with Blazing Duet into the back. Severo still there. Keyboy with the healing, and they're all stuck. Sans walking out. Pawning the meteor down. Sanford with the stun onto 2. Keyboy with the flicker out. Still healing again. Sanford reset. Oheb with the BMI forward. Severo will be taken down. Lutpi low and chased down by Sanford, who gets the vengeance reset, but will not be in range. And Liquid have turned the game around. So Onic ID definitely have a shot at securing the next neutral objective. Liquid though, walking up against Sanji, gonna be poking the mid lane. And Carl's on it. Ooh, good reaction by Keyboy, flicking him out already. Midus Fury knocking him up. Detson is welcome coming down as Sanford jumps in with vengeance. Again, 2-man knock up, a 2-man stun. Blazing went into the back. Appraiser's wrapped with a whole lot of damage. As Sanji walks up as well, dishes out damage, and it will be Sanford to secure the neutral objective. Keyboy already used the flicker earlier. Lantern Flare over to Sanford to get the free kill on Keyboy, and it will be another reset from Sanford! Again and again, going through this composition of Onic.
The San duo! There's nothing holding them back anymore.
Not in the side lanes.
Nothing at all.
Oh, final slash on a 2. Kai already in the midst of it all. Midus Fury, JP! Finds a 3-man knockup, and Sanford just going to town. A Star Shatter locking him in the back in already. Kai still able to heal back up. The Blazing Duet comes in as Sanji picks it up. Oheb! Blazing Duet wreaking havoc. Sanji already using a Crimson Beacon. That could be an angle for Onic to continue the chase. Final slash, not with the flicker this time. Sanford backing away.
Yeah.
JP for Kai is the trade, and it will be Onic somehow holding onto the this game. Carl in a weird spot, gets the dash away. Sans puts the dash down, puts a Star Shatter too, and they get a tier 1.
Yeah. Onic ID definitely had to force that chase. They had to run after Team Liquid. They had to prolong the fight a bit longer because they lost Kyrie. So there was no way that they could have contested the objective if ever they did let go of Team Liquid, if ever they did just decide to run away and disengage, because Team Liquid would have converted that into the objective. But nonetheless, that's where we end up right now. Team Liquid are holding on the objective!
Sanford with a final slash, bringing 2 back now as Kai tries his best. Kimo's healing up, and Sanford dives in. Oheb gets a triple kill, gunning all of them down. 4 members out. Sans, the sole survivor who was sent up top to clear the waves.
How do they fight back now? Where will the damage come from? Because Team Liquid, they're the ones who can save up their skills a bit more later, just decide to go in, and that applies the most to the Blazing Duet. There's the Astral Echo already committed though. Sanford though!
Final slash already, but he's going to be taken down. Minute Fury! Over to the back by JP! Lutpi still surviving. Appraiser's found with a big bomb. Oh, looking for the range. The curtain call stops them as Onic ID once again find a way to stay in the game. Kai for Sanford. Sanji got a tough spot. Has the healing from JP. Oh, doing a whole lot of damage. Lutpi brought back, and it is the Sky Piercer for Sanji. Severo clearing out mid lane. Another wave in the bottom lane for TLPH to work with. Sanji with the Lantern Flare. That's going to be a lot of damage coming down. Severo finds a shutdown. Oh, what? Walks in. BMI into Severo. And Onic ID have yet another chance. A Star Shatter landing at Carl Teasy. Now it's Sans.
Whoa.
That needs to deal damage to get through. The damage is already visible. You can see the damage over to Sanji there, just with the Astral Meteor. Severo gets the Sea Halberd.
So they have their ways to deal with the motivational roars and all the other sustains that could come in, the fragrance as well, and the Arlots too. But wait, Astral Echo.
Lutpi with the curtain call already. He's only with the back line. Severo finds it. It's a massive play for Onic. They're going to go look for disengage. Kai's still in the front. Pops into Death's welcome, and they will sacrifice Kai for the Lord. Severo's got to be careful here. This could be an engage. JP with a flicker forward. Severo stayed for too long. He gets punished for it. They have a Lord in place. Lutpi pops into Vengeance, gets the kill on Sanji. Mid lane pushed in by Carl. Sanford looking for an angle to go for the final slash. Now a big Astral Echo. The Star Shatter not landing. A mini wave for TLPH in the mid lane.
There's no Severo. They have to deal with this only with the Star Shatters.
They're healing Lutpi up. JP walks back in, giving the Vengeance resets constantly here as Carl goes in again. Has the red tree. Lutpi's doing a whole lot of damage. The curtain call. TZ taken down. That's a win of crowd already by Keyboy. Lutpi walks back in. That's the win of nature that we were talking about. But again, Sans gets the shot. Sanford. Final slash. Still surviving, but will fall to Gila Sans.
A wipeout by Onic ID after holding on for so long in this game, waiting for that one moment that they could actually make it happen. Now Sanji forced to use the Crimson Beacon and all alone in this defense. Still gets the kill on to Lutpi though, but Severo's gonna go in.
That's a few shots, and it's gonna be the Death Sonata to take him down. Only Carl left standing. He's gonna respawn, but is it gonna be in time? Does he get the retribution? No, he gets one done! And Onic ID with a Barat, with an Ube that has been their counter for years, saved themselves in a semi-finals.
During interviews and such, we hear that this is one of the strats that Team Liquid uses, which is to just overwhelm your opponents. Keep on pressure to the point where they can't even react. And we heard, Kyrie said, very fishy.
But just the same, I like how halfway through we saw where it was going. We saw where, Onic planned to put their pieces. For Liquid though, I'm usually skittish about teams who play this way or have lineups like this.
Lutpi doing a whole lot already, baiting them in, and Sanford's caught in the bad spot. Shield Unity, Vengeance already from Sanford, and first blood to Kai.
Oh, that cut was punished right there. for Sanford. And it's been a while since we saw Onic ID actually get that much of an advantage against the Apex Predator.
They really want to get the ball rolling from the start here. They don't want to waste any time. And Keyboy is already in a 1v1 against Carl Teasy. Petrified, breath of the ocean, and the rough waves. The Revitalize gets into safety. The Appraiser's Wrath gets him a bit more HP with the Revitalize again. That's a Crimson Beacon for Sanji. And Sanford walking up. It'll be called to win out the retreat battle. Lippy ready for the hills. Sans caught the AOG from JP to get the lead early and to take the snowball potential away from Onic ID.
Such a perfectly timed knock-up from Sanji, not allowing Kyrie.
Turtle take here. Still has the retreat a level ahead of Kyrie.
Yeah, it was close. At least he still had the energy eruption to get the last hit, but if not, Keyboy would have gone for it. Oh!
Tsunami Slam blocking his hand for down. The AOG lands on him, but Sans gets the kill before that. Three-man top from Carl TC. Look, he wins it out. Knockout strike over to JP, and now he's going to be caught in Zaman Force. And that's a kill to Keyboy as Onic pushed the lead to take it back.
It looked like such a good knockup, but wait, Keyboy, will he get out of this?
No flicker, he won't be able to get out of this. Gets a bit more sustained, but gets slammed down to the ground by Sanji.
It looked like such a great AOG already. Every single member of Onic ID in that team fight got knocked up, but
yeah, Oheb's doing a good job in lane right now. The BMI, a great way to deal with the Harrod, but later on in the team fights, especially considering this time Severo has the Purify, it'll be hard for TLP to deal with him. TL on the turtle, Lippy holding the angle, getting Sanford half HP there. Shield Unity over with the Breath of the Ocean too. It's even the cancel out from the AOG, but he still gets it in time. Oheb gets the kill on Keyboy. Kai with a poison, dealing a lot, or just taking a lot of damage. Sanford doing so much with the curtain call, and Kai will fall. Lippy runs away. Sans should be able to escape. But again, Liquid wins out the turtle battle.
yeah, it was just a bit off time for Keyboy. He did go in with a flicker, but going back, Team Liquid, they're just so close. Onic ID 2 years ago, they were also able to make things happen. They were also able to get an MSC for themselves. And Team Liquids were the ones who failed, but they're going after JP this time. Hold on.
Yeah, this is the only thing they can get, dude. They can't get anything else. JP still surviving for a bit. Ends up being Severo who gets the kill. TL were just too quick with it. They canceled the recall, so in the end, it was either Onic get nothing or Onic get JP for the Lord. And they chose JP.
Yeah, that's why they went all in. Just chased after him in the top lane, but
Hybrid, oh man, they're just Oheb. Oh, that damage. They can blitz this really quick. Hi. Shield Unity. We've seen this before in the box share. Going in a bit too far ahead. Now jumps in on Sanji. Over to Ton again. Lippy going for the knockout strike, and it will be Kai losing out. AOG cancelled out, and that's another Keyboy shredded before he can even do anything. Severo with his on force. Lippy coming. That's Sans with a rough wave, but it's not enough. Sanji with the chase. Sans will fall as well. Team Liquid. Now, what do they do? Do they go for the Lord, or do they try to end the game?
I just want to say Sanji used his Crimson Beacon just now. Like the entire time, Kyrie went into him using the Baxter Shield Unity.
You can see the way they are managing the waves. Slow push in the bottom lane, waiting for the next wave up top and in the mid lane. They really want to go for it right here, right now. 10,000 gold lead. Onic have been able to fight off a lot of crazy sieges before. Curtain call locks him down though. Kai and Severo tied up together. Lippy in the mid lane now goes for the knockout strike, and Sans jumps in with the rough waves. Not enough damage to take him down, but it's going to be Tsunami Slam over to JP. AOG canceled out. Lippy brought back to Sanji to pick up the kill. Turret down below, taking now Keyboy. Able to escape. Severo pops in his one force, but it's not enough damage to get him out. Sky Piercer. Sanji gets the kill. And now with a cannon minion in the top lane, Onic are on their last legs. The curtain call comes in. Sanji gets the triple. Team Liquid shatter the dreams of Onic ID, and they make it to the grand finals of MSC 2025 at the Esports World Cup.